exciting live stream. I'm gonna stream this for a little bit, then I'm gonna switch to Naruto. Oh, wait, hold up. Back. And then they need to fight on Planet Namek Destroyed. Okay, so I'm gonna play like a quick match, try and get a dramatic finish, and then switch to Naruto because I haven't played Naruto in actually forever. I was sitting here like, what should I play? Like, what video game should I play? And I realized I haven't finished the Naruto games, so I need to play those for a bit. I'm like, I know I want to do some anime shit. I was gonna exercise and shower, and then I was like, I think I can just exercise and shower tomorrow.
Maybe I'll quit with the warm-up and start fighting seriously. Ready? Fight it out. Guess I'll give you a fight. Can't you do any better? There you go.
Oh. Caught me with a dragon rush, not bad. Ooh. To get a dramatic finish, you have to finish them with a super, I believe. How do I get that dramatic finish?
All right. I'm gonna train harder and get stronger.
Oh, does it not give you letter grades in like normal like local play?
It's all or nothing.
So I want to try and get. Fuck. I don't know why I thought I could charge for a bit. I guess I should refrain from doing any supers. Damn it, that wasn't enough to kill. Dang it, that also wasn't enough to kill. Trying to get that meter. Shit, really? Fuck. Meter, please. Meter. Meter. That'll hurt. That'll help me get that meter. Shit. Fuck. Do you have to level 3 to get a dramatic finish? I don't know how you get dramatic finishes. Because I assumed I'd have to do Goku versus Frieza on Destroyed Namek to get that dramatic finish.
Maybe I'll quit with the warm-up and start fighting seriously.
I might have to level 3.
Are you ready?
There we go. I'm in danger. Fuck. Will this dramatic finish? Well, that will destructive finish. How do you get a dramatic finish?
Never hurt anyone ever again. Goku, win! I haven't had a thrill like that in a long time.
Okay, let's go to character select. Because I could just be doing the wrong people in the wrong place.
Select your fighter.
Yamcha. Excuse me, should have a dramatic finish
Select your fighter.
with Nappa head ass.
My regards to the select stage.
And either Rocky Field noon or evening. I don't know which one it is.
Select the music.
Pretty sure Rocky Field. How does it work?
To begin.
You're gonna make me fight some Cybermen again? Sorry to disappoint you, but it's not gonna work this time.
That chump from before. Bring it on. I'll have some fun with you.
So they made a reference, so maybe I'll get a
Let's go.
dramatic finish this time. Oop.
It's on now. Let me see. It's on now.
What's his key boss? Oh, it is a Kamehameha. I'll take that.
Let's play a little game.
Oh shit. Fuck. Luckily he didn't chase. There we go. Oh shit. There we go. Damn it. Fuck. I was like, I don't want to kill him, because I want to kill him with a super.
You plan on taking us on with a power level like that? You're way out of your league.
How do you get the dramatic?
Are you ready?
Can you not get them in 1v1s? Also, trying to start with the heavy was weird. Oh, overhead, I think. Nice. The Dragon Rush catch midair. It's pretty good. Dramatic? Or is it just going to be a destructive finish? How do you get a dramatic finish?
Best not look down on the great Yamcha.
Yamcha, win!
The teachings of the Turtle Hermit School are still etched in my muscles. You can't compete.
Could probably just Google it. Let's see. So I didn't know that he had a Kamehameha as a special key blast, but it makes sense because he did go to the Turtle Hermit School. Let's see. I'm trying to crack off his Kamehameha. I guess it's too late now. I like when he's like, it looks like I learned a few tricks from the other world. That sounds kind of cool. Let's play around with Yamcha a little bit more. Oh. Fuck. Here we go. Oh, nice. Nappa's like, I am the block string god. I will always block.
Obviously, I learned some stuff in other world. Looks like I still got some fight in me, huh?
It is something that's interesting for Yamcha to brag. Like, because I've died, I've actually gotten better. Oh, interesting. Ouch. Fuck. GG. I was hitting buttons. I wanted to hit him with my move.
I guess I gave you a little more than you could handle. Get ready.
I could have blocked for longer. Okay. Watch him. Oh, that was a solid way to counter Wolf Fang Fist. Ouch.
Toy with me! Out of the way! Don't think this will be like last time! It's on now! This is my true power! That kind of sounds cheesy.
It sounds cheesy because of Yamcha's delivery. Shit. Yeah, his ability to stomp me into the ground and then do his super is really good. It's a solid, like, nope. Fuck out of here, Nappa. Oh, when you try to super, but you don't. Yeah, his Kamehameha is not that fast. Okay. I think I have multiple ideas for what I want to do.
Get
for a new superhero character. Ooh, it has to go straight forward first. Okay.
Looks like I've still got some fight in me, huh?
While I practice playing Yamcha, I can also write a little bit.
You're gonna make me fight some Cybermen again? Sorry to disappoint you, but it's not gonna work this time.
That chump from before. Bring it on. I'll have some fun with you. Ready?
It's on now.
Let me see you some. Let's go. Take this.
Yo Nani, welcome to the stream, it's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? And do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream?
Let me see you suffer.
I don't think this will be like last time. It's on now.
Oh. That'll hurt.
Don't think this will be like last time.
Nani, so you just got back from a date? How'd it go? Let's see.
You best not look down on the great Yamcha.
Yamcha! Win!
The teachings of the Turtle Hermit School are still etched in my muscles. You can't compete. You're gonna make me fight some Cybermen again? Sorry to disappoint you, but it's not gonna work this time.
That chump from
He said it was a little awkward,
bring it on. I'll have some fun with you.
and then I don't understand what you said. I don't understand how you belly mute someone. Ooh. His slam move was unexpected.
Out of the way.
It's on now. Don't think this will be like last time. You're not going anywhere.
Let me see you suffer.
Take this. Take this.
Come here. Come here. Let's play a little
Not
game.
going anywhere. Not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. It's on now. Not going anywhere. Spear ball.
And then Nani said he keeps getting auto-corrected.
Best not look down on the great Yamcha.
Yamcha! Win!
The teachings of the Turtle Hermit School are still etched in my muscles. You can't compete. You're gonna make me fight some Cybermen again?
So Nani accidentally wrote his own name instead of Babe on autocorrect. How the fuck do you get autocorrected from Babe to Nani?
Chump from before.
That's just a hard jump.
On. I'll have some fun.
Also, how often do you say your own name?
Get ready!
For like your phone to be like, oh, Damn, not autocorrect. Kamehameha slow. And he said, I don't know. So what'd you do for the date? Bum, 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 bum. Damn it. His Kamehameha is just so slow. And then he's like, I told her it means what in Japanese. That's true. Sounds like you told her the truth. Which is good.
Looks like I won after all.
Was it like an all-day date? So Nani, I noticed that when you described the date, you were like, and at the end, we like laid in bed all day. And it's like, all day? It's like, so was this like an afternoon? Was it like you guys like met up and you just spent the whole day together until I guess now? I think the longest date I've ever been on was probably like 9 hours. Well actually, I don't know. I know I had one date that was really long and I made sure to check the time. But now that I think about it, I think for some of my longer dates, I haven't checked the time. Like, I haven't had any, like, need to. And then Nani said, yeah, like 9 hours. Whoop, did you have a fun time? You said it was awkward. What was the awkward part? His instant transmission or vanishing fucking Wolfang fist is pretty good. Nani said when we first met, she was shy, and he said he was also shy. Well, that sounds about right. That you would like both be shy. That doesn't seem too unusual. Hold on. Yeah, that was pretty fresh. That was bad because I missed the opportunity. And then Nani said, really, that's not awkward to you? A lot of people are awkward on a first date. So if it was your first date with a girl and you were both awkward, that doesn't sound like the craziest thing in the world. Do 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 do.
Obviously, I learned some stuff in other worlds.
So it's not that it's not awkward, but it's just not unexpected, I guess. If you guys had been on like 4 or 5 dates already, or even like 1 or 2 dates already, and you were like, we were both really shy, I'd be like, huh, you think you'd be like more comfortable. But if it's like the first date, then I'm not surprised if you guys weren't entirely comfortable at first. And then Nani said it wasn't my first date, but yeah, I guess it wasn't awkward, lol, but it felt a little. So it's not your first date with this particular girl? I don't mean your first date ever, I mean like with this particular person. Because I feel like it has a lot to do with your comfortability with the other person, whether or not it would be awkward. And then he's like, with her it was. Well, that's what I meant. Yeah. And then he said, oh, okay. He said, I thought you meant like my first. You've already mentioned being in past relationships before, so I highly doubt that this would have been like your first ever date. Also, it sounds like it went well. If you guys hung out for like 9 hours and then laid in bed together for like the rest of the fucking day, it sounds good. I've been on a long date before and it not afterwards go anywhere, but that normally ends up being a situation where the girl either already has her sights set on like something else. Nope, that's just both times. Because I had a long date with this one girl, Trisha, and Trisha's like, I'm asexual, so I don't really like feel for people for real. So it was fun, and we both like wrote a book or whatever, which was really cool. That's actually one of my favorite dates I've ever had, is like hanging out and working on a book. I like creative stuff, so I thought that was fun. But that was just going a different way. And then I had a long date with this one girl. I honestly don't remember her name off the top of my head, but during the date she was talking about how she was like living with her ex-boyfriend, and I was like, well, that just sounds like she's gonna just get back with her ex-boyfriend. Nani said, well, she is being serious with me. She was talking about having a baby and getting married, and I was like, Nani, personally, I'd be like, get out, because that sounds like my last 2 relationships, because Maddie and I ended up getting married, which ended up not being a good idea. And then Gabby wanted to get married, second Gabby wanted to get married and wanted to have kids, but then after we broke up, I learned how bad of an idea that would have been. Like, I already didn't think it was a good idea, but then I learned some shit I didn't know about her before, and I was like, oh, that would have been even worse. Damn it. Oh. He was ready. Damn. Oh my gosh, your boy's playing basketball with my face. And Nani said, but she doesn't want to have a baby till later and get married till later. Not like now. It's your first date. I understand her having priorities and like just trying to be straight with you that she like wants a family. But I feel like if she talks about it too much, it's weird. Did she give you a timetable? You're like, she doesn't want it now. It's like, when did she say that she wants it? What's the time that like she laid out for you?
Looks like I won after all.
Sorry. Your slang and the fact that the box cramps your message made that last message hard to read. You're like, she's a virgin, and then you said 2 without 2 O's. It needs 2 O's because you're trying to say she's a virgin also. And then you said, so I'm a, which is just not correct English. And then you said F with her more. And then Nani said, well, she said it once, not all the time. But what was the timetable that she said? I think one like early sign of she really, really wants to have a kid would be if she like gave you a timetable and it was like feels relatively distant, but she could like try and like accelerate the timetable. I've dated girls before who are like, I want to have a kid but not right now, and then they go maybe in like a year, and it's like, that's still really soon. It's you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's anything to sweat, but it could just become a thing later. And if it's something that she thinks is worth bringing up, even if she only brings it up once, it's clearly something that's like on her mind. So I don't think it would hurt to ask, like, what does she mean? Yeah, that's gonna hurt a lot. Is he gonna block it? Ooh, I was able to jump away. That could have fucked me. Let's see, Nani said, oh, she said, and then he said, I till she is 25, and then I till. Nani, you gotta work on some of this grammar. Nani said, not until she's 25 is what he meant to say. And then Nani said she's 19 now. I don't know. I guess keep an eye on that. 25 is also a weird flex age. I don't know. Like 25 may not sound problematic, but when you put it in perspective with like life, why? I just think that's the real question. Oh, that was a perfect? Oh shit. And then Nani said it's a typo. My phone keeps doing that. Understandable. I didn't expect to get that perfect.
Best not look down on the great Yamcha. This is my true power. That kind of sounds cheesy, huh? You're gonna make me fight some Cybermen again? Sorry to disappoint you, but it's not gonna work this time.
Nani said I'm thinking fast, though. But yeah, I just look out for that. Cause I don't know, like Nani, where do you see yourself when you're 25? I think is a legitimate question, right? Cause as someone who's only a few years away from 25, I don't think I'm like, oh man, you know what I want? A kid. That just doesn't even sound right. And then Nani meant to say he's typing fast instead of he's thinking fast. Ryan said hi. Yo Ryan, welcome to the stream, it's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? And do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Nani said I'm gonna go to the Marines soon. So in college. And then Ryan said, did you see my Facebook message? Ryan sent me a Facebook message earlier, and he said that he modified his zombie deck. You didn't tell me what your modifications were, Ryan. I kind of expected you to like describe the changes that you made in future messages, but you did not. So Nani said he's gonna go to the Marines soon, so in college after the Marines. So how soon do you plan on going to the Marines, and then how long do you think you'll be in there? Because if she's like, I want to have a kid at like 25, then I think it might be important for you to be like, I'm gonna enter the Marines and then try to go to college. Because I feel like that's, you guys have really different plans. And Nani said I'm just working out a lot. Ryan said Nani is ready to fight enemies of the Empire. Ooh, damn. Nappa's got a little jog that he does. There we go. Damn. The instant hard knockdown was really good. Loved. Ooh. Nani said the exercises are really hard, and he said, lol, Ryan. But how long do you think you'll be in the Marines? Because the thing is, I guess my question is, at 25, do you think you'll be in college, or do you think you'll still be in the Marines? Like, do you think you'll still be like abroad? Because it just sounds like you guys have two different timetables. If she wants to have a kid at 25, but you're like either still in the Marines or you're like in college during that time, you may not want to have a kid and be in college. So Nani is like, he thinks he might be in the Marines for 4 years. So she's 19 right now. How soon do you think you get into the Marines? Because I'm just trying to do the math. 25 is only 6 years from now, and that's if she doesn't have a birthday this year, to which that's only 5 years from now. So if you're gonna be in the Marines for 4 years, it just sounds like during the time where she's like, I want to be married and have kids, you'll be like, I'm gone, bye. And then Nani said I told her I'm not gonna have a baby till 25. So hold on. And then Ryan said try to resist the effects of military indoctrination. So, and then Nani said, so she said whenever we are ready. I've used the whenever we're ready thing before, like talking to a girl, being like, we shouldn't really do it until we're like financially stable. And then it's become a thing where it's like, oh, but you could always say that we're like not there, and I mean, at least from what it sounds like, she's not pushy about it. but it never starts pushy, I would say. You know what I mean? Just the fact that she brought it up on a first date, I just think is weird. Death. He wasn't ready to block. Ooh. 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 Damn. He was ready to act faster than I could react. Fuck. That's death. He was so close to dying. Nani said, yeah, till we're financially stable, I told her. I don't think you used those exact words, did you? Because that's what I say. I'll be like, financial stability is where it's at. And even then, I don't think I'd want a kid just because I'm stable. I'd like to enjoy being stable. Like, I don't think I want a kid anytime soon.
You're gonna make me fight some Cybermen again? Sorry to disappoint you, but it's not gonna work.
Then Ryan's talking about the veteran suicide rate, which seems like a dark topic. Can you square wolf fang fist? Which ones transfer into each other better? Also, your boy's got all the counters. Okay, block. I should have blocked for a longer period of time than I thought I needed to. Then Nani said, be cool. Then Ray King said, Nick, yo Ray King, welcome to the stream, it's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? And do you have any discussion topics you like to talk about on stream? I'm dead. Oh, Sparking Blast saved my life. And ended yours. Got him. And then Ray King said, where the Jackbox? It's not even like vlog time yet, Ray King. Chill out.
Looks like I still got some fight in me, huh?
And then Ryan posted a link about like veteran suicide rates. It just seems like a dark topic, Ryan. Let's see. What am I looking for? I'm gonna reverse roles this fight.
Who should I finish off first?
Excuse me.
Select your fighter.
Nice choice. Guess I'm gonna have to. Now it's my
Oh wait, shit. Not Gohan. Ray King said, why Yamcha? He sucks. He said, dumb spirit bomb. You mean spirit ball. Also, Yamcha's not bad at all. I've been playing Yamcha, now I'm reversing it, and I'm playing Nappa. I don't really know what Nappa does. I know that he plants Cybermen, and he has some really hard slams. And then Ray King said, no. I don't know what you're saying no to. Then Ray King said, Spirit Bomb, get the new game. This is the newest Dragon Ball game? I don't know of a newer Dragon Ball game.
Taking you down with everything I've got.
Are you ready?
Fuck. So wait, hold up. His triangle button thing, is that a run? He runs into a thing where he slams on your head. I don't know how that hits. Is that not an overhead? Does he not run for an overhead? Also, what's his level 1? It's the explosion thing. I imagine with his square version, he either doesn't run or he like immediately goes into his thing. Also, fuck, he got behind me. Dead Nappa. Nani said, what new game? Nani? And then Ray King said, well, it's DLC. The DLC for this doesn't give Yamcha Spirit Bomb. Then Nani said, I wish Heroes was for all platforms. True. Technically, Super Dragon Ball Heroes is the newest game. But that's not here. Then Ryan is still going in on suicide rates for veterans, which is a weird topic to talk about because Nani wants to go into the military. It just seems like a unnecessary topic. Nice, got it perfect. Ray King said, I call it a new game because of DLC. And then he said, not in this game, Nick. Cool, then that's not what he does in this game, so it's irrelevant. Awesome. Then Ryan said, Nani needs to know about these risks. Ryan, I just think it's probably an uncomfortable topic. Not just for Nani, but probably just other people in general. It's probably not the best place to discuss it.
I'm taking you down with everything I've got.
And then Ray King said, well, don't be an ass. Ray King, I think it's kind of weird for you to be like, don't correct me, irrelevant thing that's not to this game, but play Jackbox. I feel like that's more being an ass. Doo-doo. Bop, 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 bop. I like that his thing launches your opponent. Again, that's pretty solid. Also, does Nappa like chuck his ki blast? Like, does he throw it like full hand? Oh, he has to do a full wind back with his arm. That's really weird. A lot of people just kind of project it forward. What's his special ki blast? Ryan then continues on it. Oh. Yeah, I'm asking for that. Oh, I flubbed the super. Still trying to get a feel for Nappa. His ki blast seems really slow. What a line. Let's see. Ray King's complaining. Well, Ray King, I would recommend you come to the streams where we vote for stuff, and then you vote for Jackbox, and then make sure that other people also vote for Jackbox. But you keep coming to streams where we're not voting, or you go to streams where you're supposed to vote and don't vote, and then you get mad that we're not playing the game you want. Because recently you came to a like vlog stream where nobody else voted. Like we were just all having a conversation, and you were like, why don't we do Jackbox? And nobody else was vibing with Jackbox, so we just continued having the conversation we were already having. That'll just happen sometimes. And then Ray King's like, you know I do. Then before that, damn, I wanted to try and interrupt his super with the super. Ooh, that jump. dodged it.
Cybermen are still more than enough to deal with you.
Breaking then said PS4 games.
Oh yeah. You're looking for those whatchamacallit balls that grant you wishes.
Let's see. One more with Nappa, then I'll change it up. What's this heavy? It's just that run forward punch. Damn, that fucking flip kick. That was quite savage. Breaking then said JoJo or Jackbox. He also said the new mobile app Card Fight. I don't know when the new like Card Fight mobile game is gonna come out. I could have sworn they said it was coming out in the spring. I haven't heard anything about it. Let's see, who do I want to try out? I haven't played Kid Buu in a hot minute. Boo. Sperm Boo. Just go to the land of the Kais. That's the islands. I do like the islands though. Right now it's 11:33. I was thinking about playing the Naruto game a little bit. But now that it's 11:33, I'm like, there wouldn't be a lot of time to do the Naruto game. I feel like Ryan picks the weirdest topics to stick to. Because Ryan will pick topics that like nobody's also talking to him about, where he'll just post a lot of like little facts and people will straight up be like, I'm not interested in talking about that thing, and he'll just be like, I'll just keep going. I have all the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm games. I beat 1 but I haven't beaten 2 yet. Damn it, that's not what I want to do. Here we go. Raking. Why separate your comments into like different posts? It's actually harder. It's harder for you to do that. Raking will be like, what if I take a complete thought and I divide it into like 20 messages? So I have 1 through 4 and Road to Boruto or whatever, which is like a part of 4 for the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm games. Why do you think 4 is stupid, Raken? Oh, his down heavy game is on point. It'll hit them from the other points on the screen. His level 1, but it's not that good. So, Raking says number 4 is just a tournament and has nothing to do with the timeline. I don't think that's true. Like, I haven't gotten to 4 yet, but my friend Hunter used to play 4. and 4 definitely had to do with the story. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now Ray King's just talking about other shit. So the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Store game, not Ninja Store, the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm games are what I'm talking about. And they don't go to 5 and 6. There aren't 5s and 6s for the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm games. So I have no idea what you're talking about. Ray King. I feel like a lot of times we'll be talking about something, and then you'll just be like, I definitely know what I'm talking about, and it'll be like, it's just whatever you're talking about, it's not what we're talking about. The Ultimate Ninja Storm games stop at 4. I'll do one more as Kid Buu and then change up.
Are you ready?
Damn it. He was able, I almost could have gotten a perfect. Verse. Cool. That's not what I want. Yeah, because it has to go straight up and then rain back down, you're left pretty vulnerable. He actually knocked me away, but then his galactic donut protected him, I think? Fuck. That pressure. Oh. Well, we tried. Oh, nice. Ray King then said, what the hell? Hold on, let me get my games. Then Ryan posted a link to the Wikipedia article on Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. The Wikipedia article probably would be nice to check. As far as I'm aware, there are only 4 Ultimate Ninja Storm games. Ryan said 7 games. Well, if you're mentioning Legacy, Legacy is a collection of 1 through 4. So I don't see how it could be 7 games. Yeah, so there's 2, 3, and 4. And 4 is like the last one. Matt said 1v1s are garbage. He said no one does them. Then Ryan said Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations. What the fuck is Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations? Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution? Wait, what the fuck? So there are unnumbered Ultimate Ninja Storm games? I guess that would explain how there are more. And then Ray King said I was stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Matt said, yeah. It sounds like you weren't too wrong, Ray King. It seems like there are unnumbered ones. I don't know why Ray King's going 5, 6, 7. It didn't go up to 7. I know that. And then Matt said that just makes sense. Makes sense for there to be ones that don't have numbers? What? I don't see why it would make sense for there to be unnumbered ones. Why not just give them numbers? Then Ryan said Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. And then Matt said Jet, games do it all the time. For reasons? I don't know, that's still... Are the unnumbered ones different from the normal ones? Well, Ryan, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Trilogy / Legacy isn't its own game. It's just a collection. Both of those are just collections. And And then Matt said the Batman trilogy isn't even numbered. I think it's weird when it's numbered to not numbered. I don't get that. Revamp fighting system. I'm reading a little bit about Revolution. Is Revolution a different story at all? Wow. Add 100 characters. I don't know how many are in 4. Oh, damn. Rip any semblance of a perfect. Let's see, Ryan said Batman the movie. Batman the movie 2 Electric Boogaloo. Then Matt says still makes sense. For instance, let me post that link to the Trails of Series Wikipedia. And then he said the Legend of Heroes. Ryan said Batman the movie 3 Batman and Batman. Matt said slightly off, the Legend of Heroes series. There we go. There's that perfect.
Death is a mercy to foolish mortals like you.
Let's see, Matt said Devil May Cry is also an example when they released DMC Devil May Cry. And then Ray King said, okay, so here's what I got. He said 1 is the kids. Ray King, there's not a Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 7. He said 2 is the teens. Let's see. Then Ryan said Batman the movie 4, the secret movie. My favorite, the secret movie. And then Matt says, see, the issue is that you guys are playing the wrong Naruto games. Ray King said 3 is the tournament. Then Matt says it's all about that Naruto Rise of Ninja for Xbox 360. Ray King said 4 is the best of all. What are the names of these games, Ray King, that you're going through? What are they called?
You're not gonna make a move. Then allow me.
Ray King said 5 is just Boruto. Ray King, what's the name of the games that you are listing? Matt said I played that demo so much as a kid, but I never got it. Makes me sad. I kind of wish there was dialogue between the 2 Gohans that was like, wait, you're me? And then Ray King said the Naruto Storm games. Ryan said all about Naruto Clash and Ninja Revolution 3. I really fucked with Naruto Clash and Ninja 2. Matt says, sounds like you want Budokai Tenkaichi or Raising Blast for that interaction. Let's see. What time is it? 11:47. I'm gonna have to end the stream pretty soon so I can do the vlog. That's what I want to do.
Before creation comes destruction. Select your fighter. Goku or justice. Select stage.
And then fight in the land of the Kais for this godly battle. Matt said Clash of Ninja 2 was an alright game, but you know what is the true best sequel is. Then Ray King said, I have Raging Blast. And he said, get it. I probably wouldn't buy Raging Blast, just being honest. I have no interest in Raging Blast. And then Matt said, Knack 2, baby! Knack 2! If I was more into platformers, I would maybe get Knack 2. Ooh, the interaction. Ray King said you can use fusion and it has more moves. More moves compared to what? If Goku Black was really interested in that, he would have killed the Gods of Destruction directly. Rather than like, I'm sorry, does Dragon Rush into Square miss with Beerus? I guess that was a very particular circumstance. My perfect. No. Fuck. I whiffed. Wasted. Yo, Rocky Ford, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for you going down discussion topics like talk about on the stream? Rocky Ford said, hi there. In Soul Calibur 6, I finally beat Libra of Souls by defeating Gro and Aswell. And he said he's having a good day today. He said, have you played Star Wars The Force Unleashed? I have not played Star Wars The Force Unleashed, but I am interested in it. There's a new Star Wars game coming out that looks really cool. Let's see. Ray King said, Nick, don't fuck up the timelines. Then Matt said, Force Unleashed is good. He said, Unleashed 2 is less so. He said, Bakugan should remain dead in its grave. Oh, did I miss a Bakugan related comment in the live chat? I can't scroll backwards because I'm using the PS4 live chat. So I'm not sure if I did. And then Ray King said, no, it is not, but the skill.
I've lost considerable clout as a god because of you.
Oh, people are trying to figure out who that last DLC character is for Dragon Ball FighterZ. We got Videl and Jiren, which I think were supposed to be paired as the two superheroes because Videl had not Saint Saiyan Man, but Saiyan Man or Great Saiyan Man, my bad. That's what I was trying to say. So Great Saiyan Man and Jiren essentially for the first two. Well, no perfect, automatically, fuck me. Then we're getting Broly and Gogeta, which of course is supposed to be for the movie. But then we're getting GT Goku and then somebody else. Do you guys think we're gonna get Omega Shenron as like the other character? Then Matt said the meme is that it's Omega Shenron. Okay, yeah, that's what I was proposing. That maybe it'll just be Omega Shenron. And then Ray King said no, the Brother of Gods versus who will win. What? Then Ryan said Force Unleashed 3 greater than Force Unleashed 2. Is there a Force Unleashed 3? Then Nerdtinker said Dynamite Kick! Yo, Nerdtinker, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on stream? Matt said Unleashed 3 isn't even real. Okay. Matt said Mr. Satan would be great. I've heard from a Globku video that Dragon Ball FighterZ developer said no joke characters in the game. So if there are no joke characters, I don't see us getting Mr. Satan. Some people are saying maybe Baby Vegeta as the last DLC character of this upcoming season. Also, I guess no perfect. I guess no perfect. Fuck you, Goku Black. Let's see. Then Ray King said, "What, Nick? Do you know how who is? What are you even saying?" Then Nerd Tanker said, "Logically, Hercule is better than Yamcha." Then Matt said, "Mr. Satan is the strongest character in the universe. He is no joke." Let me check the time, because I'm pretty sure we're not at midnight exactly, but I could start up the vlog at least. Nerd Tanker said, "But Yamcha has died more than Hercule." That's true. That's true. Because Hercule hasn't died, right? Or has he? Has Hercule died yet? Let's see. Ray King said, "Nick, sorry, but no perfect block. Don't do it." Let's see. And then Matt said he defeated Perfect Cell and Majin Buu. How is that representative of a joke character? Let's see. So the blog's gonna be set for the 17th. And I do need to get the chat up on the screen. So I'm gonna shrink this. Click out of that. Click out of that. Click out of that. Click out of that. Live dashboard. Let's see. Nerdtinker said he died once after the Buu saga. Ray King said no piece of bitch. Matt said that doesn't count. The Nerdtinker said XD. Matt said GT is nebulous with regards to its canonicity. It's just not canon, Matt. Too much stuff has happened in Super for them to be like, oh, but it all happened together. Unless in Super they were like, oh, I already pulled out all the cords. I was searching in my backpack for all the cords were at. Unless Super was like, it's an alternate reality and that's how they all work together, then I don't see it happening. Like, I don't see them. It just actually just doesn't seem like it would work. Then Matt said that's not true. So how would they explain in GT not using any of the shit in Super or any of the Super characters like making appearances? Because right now the only thing that makes it seem like maybe we could get into GT is that the end of Z is still canon. Like the way that Z ended still happens, but there's still plenty of Super shit that exists. Ray King said he hides every time. He said he was like Lemo for 18 versus Hercule. Let's see. Matt said until they go past the end of Z, GT is still technically canon. But GT was never canon. Toriyama considers it to be a side story. You can look that up in like interviews where they asked Toriyama about GT. It's already understood as non-canon. Nerd Tinker said, but he has survived being... Ooh, real quick. Had to take the thumbnail. He survived being bitch slapped by Cell during the whole Buu saga. Nani said, so is Matt right? Nope. Then Ray King said, yes he is. And then Ray King said, but not right. Then Matt said, they can kill everyone and wipe memories. It wouldn't be a good idea, but they can do it. What? I mean, you're not wrong, I suppose. Hello everyone, it's your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with another exciting live stream. And in this video, I'm going to be doing today's vlog. I'm also playing Dragon Ball FighterZ. Feel free to jump into the live chat, tell me how you're doing today, if you have any questions for your boy, and if any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on stream. Right now, I'm also playing Dragon Ball FighterZ. We got like 6 people at the Dragon Ball FighterZ stream, if you want to check that out. Matt said, Matt said, Jet, in the stream. Matt said, nobody cares. Then Ray King said, but that is a stupid power. I think it would be a really hard flex if just to try and make GT canon they killed off a bunch of Super characters and erased people's memories. I just don't think they would do that. That just actually seems like cringy as fuck. Ray King said, Nick, start that Jackbox. You guys can vote for what you want to watch me play during the last 30 minutes of the vlog stream, but we're not at the last 30 minutes yet, so it's right now. FighterZ, I'm trying to get that perfect. Matt said, but Toei and Bandai also want marketing for GT. That's what Super Dragon Ball Heroes is for, which now has an ongoing anime. And then Matt says Super Saiyan 4 sells, so it's still canon. It's not! No one has said that GT is canon. There's no precedence to say that GT is canon. While there is precedence to say that it's not canon, because Toriyama has said in an interview before that it is considered a side story. It is not a part of the main continuity. Yes, barely got through that alive. I'm still trying to get the live chat up on my laptop for the vlog stream. And then Matt said undermining GT by making it not canon is something Toei does not want to do, but they already did it.
I'll admit you're a bit better than I thought.
Then Ray King said, never mind Nick, bro got my food. I don't know what you're talking about. I guess you got some food to chow down on. While I think it would be cool to see them do something in canon with like Super Saiyan 4, I think they tried to do that with Broly in the Super movie, kinda sorta, by being like he taps into the Ozaru. I thought that was cool. But 4 is not canon. Matt said 4 is not canon and GT's not canon. Matt said they can still work around Super if they want to. I feel like if they want to make things from GT canon, they'll just redo them. Like they won't. I don't think they'll make GT itself canon. But if they're like, let's add in Super Saiyan 4, they can just do that. They can just add in Super Saiyan 4 if they want to. Ray King then said, fucking Wendy's. Wendy's is good, Ray King. Ray King is not Ray King. Wendy's is one of the. I'm facing the wrong way. Ooh, glad I didn't get punished. They call me no punish. Wendy's is not bad at all. I feel like they have pretty quality ingredients. Let's see. Today, Dueling Nexus won the fan poll. It wasn't that bad. We ended up only doing one duel though. I wasn't able to really get the mill portion of my deck off. And I ended up actually being the one to deck out, not Ryan. So we like tried. Matt said the whole reason they have a whole room for making stories in the Dragon Ball universe is to lessen Toriyama's involvement. So you're saying even though Toriyama has straight up said GT is considered a side story, you're like, well, that doesn't matter because they have a whole room of niggas working on Dragon Ball. I mean, they're still doing the outline thing though. They're still letting Toriyama outline the series, and it's an outline that's shared by the anime and the manga. So, I mean, I feel like if they really didn't want Toriyama to be involved, they wouldn't have him outlining. Also, do they have the ability to just tell Toriyama he can't be involved? Excuse me, if anything, it seems like the other way around. Like, Toriyama can choose not to be involved. Like what he did with GT, where he's like, here's some character designs, but I'm not fucking with it. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like Toei has the ability to be like, you're just not. I'm trying to get that perfect. I want it now. Matt said he's still integral to Dragon Ball, but not forever, and Toei is the one steering the canon ship. I don't think that's true. I don't know. Also, real quick, how do you guys feel about Toyotaro? Because Toyotaro is doing really interesting things with the canon. The guy who's writing the manga, where if the manga wants, it could go on a completely different direction from the anime and be pretty dope. Because they've established so much stuff that's like currently manga only. Ooh, I smell that fucking... I smell that perfect. Ooh, that delicious perfect. Ah, nice. Got it. Satisfaction. Let's see, Matt said Toriyama chose not to be involved in GT, but it was still made. Thus Toei holds the rights over Dragon Ball and can do whatever they really want with the franchise, including its canon. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. So Toriyama chose not to be in GT, like involved with GT. And Toriyama considers GT not a side story. Like, he's also the deciding factor in, like, this isn't main continuity. So I feel like if anything, Toriyama has that, like, power to say whether or not something is or is not canon. Like the Broly movie, when he was like, I'm gonna make Broly canon. So they, like, did the Broly movie. I think that's what they're gonna do with other things as well. Then Ray King said, weak, follow the timelines, but it can work. What? I'm just lost on, like, what you're trying to say, Ray King, with that statement. Let's see, what matchup do I want to do next? Can the multiverse's greatest assassin defeat Universe 6's God of Destruction?
Give me your best shot.
I think that would be a cool fight to see. Catch him on the islands chilling. Matt posted a link to a D&D class. Matt said Toei made the movie and got designs from Toriyama, but they themselves stated Broly wasn't canon until the new Broly came out. If anything, Toriyama stated that Broly, like, the Broly movie was gonna be canon. I believe he straight up was like, hey, working on this thing, I heard a lot of people really fucked with Broly, I'm gonna make a Broly movie, and then it is gonna be, like, canon with everything else. I don't think it was Toei who was like, canon. At least I don't think it was Toei first. I think Toriyama first was like, Broly movie's gonna be canon. And then Ray King said GT is one thing. I think GT is its own thing that's isolated from the rest of the canon, except in instances in, like, Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Even with Super Dragon Ball Heroes, they're like, GT Goku is like his own, he is like his own guy. Like, they respect super continuity being its own thing. Damn it, I've taken some damage. Already not a perfect. Let's see, fuck me. Oh, what was that? Can Beerus push his level 1 super a little bit further? Fuck, I tried to do hit stomp. That was not gonna happen. There we go. Let's see. Matt said, but who came with the decision? Matt said Toriyama might have said it, but that doesn't mean that he specifically came to the decision without Toei. Matt said we don't know if he ever discussed plans for this with Toei. And then Matt said, Jet, look at the D&D class. I'm not about to look at the D&D class, Matt. I'm not really that interested, no offense. Let's see. Ray King said, Nick, think about it. Small Ultra Goku. So you're like Kid Goku with Ultra Instinct? Ultra Instinct just seems like not a really good form. Matt said, understand why Mystic is broken. We could playtest Mystic. And also, Matt, if you feel like Mystic is broken, what would you do to try and balance Mystic? Then Matt said no. Oh shit. I didn't expect Beerus to do the slam. I thought that nigga was done. Beerus's special, like, snap energy orbs do kind of give him a weakness, because you can't just, like, zoom through it. Ray King said, do it, show his ass up, is what Ray King said. Matt said, Jet, we can't just play test obviously broken stuff. And then Matt said, because that then either waste a session or an entire campaign. Matt, tell me what you would do to try and balance the Mystic class. Because if you believe it's broken, then it seems like you also could just come up with ideas for how to, like, balance it. Like, if you feel like something's unfair, then what could make that unfair thing fair? Because that would help me understand not only what you think is unbalanced, but also, like, what you think would have made it just more reasonable. Ray King said, I feel only Super needs to kill it Poe. I don't know what you're trying to say. Fuck. Oh, miss those attacks, Beerus. Miss those hits. Yes! Okay, we got a perfect. Hit just perfected the god of destruction. Dun 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 dun. Ray King said, okay, smart me, this is why.
That wasn't bad.
Character select. Rocky Ford said, hi there. You're Rocky Ford, welcome to the stream, it's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy and any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Earlier today, like I said, the Dueling Nexus stream, it went fine. I ended up just dueling Ryan in a zombie deck. I didn't do as well as I would have hoped. Ooh, Krillin. I'm gonna play as Krillin versus Perfect Cell. Let's go. Random stage. Let's see. Matt said, side note, here's the actual homebrew class that fits me perfectly, even though it's broken. So Matt picked a homebrew class. What's it called? Because all I see is a long URL. Rocky Ford said, he's doing good today. He said, can you check out my Dark Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Goki deck profile? And then he said, he wants to talk about Dan Kuso from Bakugan. Tell me a little bit more about Dan Kuso and why you want to talk about him. For the Dark Goki deck profile, I'd like to look at that during a stream. I'd prefer if you voted in a fan poll for me to do like a custom archetype review, and I can just review people's custom cards like during that stream, including yours. Because I feel like you're not the only one who wants a custom card review. As a matter of fact, I know you're not the only one, because Kells also wants that. Am I about to perfect Cell on my first try? Holy shit, Krillin annihilated Perfect Cell. Perfect Cell wasn't ready for the power of Krillin. Wiping the sweat off his head, polishing his face with the sweat. Then Matt said the archetype's called Dark Kissed. What? What is that? Then Ray King said mystical is like 2 times the power as potential unleashed. Why? As it is supposed to be where you unlock your full potential. Are you talking about like Mystic Gohan? In reference to what? Ray King, you always lose me because I never know what you're talking about. Matt said, so getting a better message spell that is free at level 2 is already sort of silly. A better message spell that's free at level 2. Is it like a cantrip for Mystic? Tell me like what you're talking about. Is it like a cantrip that lets you just kind of do telepathy? Is it just called telepathy? And then Matt said, check that link if you want to know. Then Rocky Ford said, Dan Kuso has his own Ace Bakugan Dragonoid, and he just calls it Drago. Man, it's been so long since I've done anything Bakugan related. Who's your favorite Bakugan, like, monster, and why? Also, did you ever vibe with, I think it's called Kaijudo? I'm not sure. And then Matt said telepathy is just a feature. Yeah, Kaijudo. I really fucked with Kaijudo. I think I watched all of it on Netflix for a time. Let's see. Ooh, Trunks versus Android 18. Ooh, the orange one. Yeah, that orange one's popping. Android 18, let's go. Let's go to West City Destroyed. Let's see. Matt, I already read that. Rocky Ford said Dan's friends are Runo, Maruk, Julie, Shun, and Alice. And then Ray King said new Bakugan is cool. So what are like the top 5 reasons why I should check out Bakugan Planet, the new Bakugan show? Also, other than the fan poll today, what I've been up to, I got to hang out with Danica, and we studied together for the final. I was the first person done with the final that I did today, so it seems like I knocked it out of the park. It was surprisingly really easy, but I didn't honestly expect too much out of it either, so it just seemed really easy, but also I expected it to be easy, so... Ooh. Android 18 knocked me away. Also, Winslow and I got milkshakes with his roommate Jonathan, which was fun. I wrote a couple raps and performed them at Winslow's. Doo-doo. And then that's about it so far. Let's see, Matt said the ability to change your saving throws at level 4 is downright ridiculous because it means you aren't held to specific limitations that the class gives. And then Rocky Ford said my favorite Bakugan is Drago, like Dan. Okay, ballin'. So Matt, what would you do about the telepathy feature for Mystic to try and make it more fair? That'd be my first question to Matt. And then the second question I have to Matt is, what would you do to make your ability to change your saving throws at level 4 more fair? If you feel like it's a little unbalanced. And also, what do you feel like the class loses in order to have those things? Like, what do you feel like the class is missing to where they felt like those would fit into the class? Because I'm sure even though they can do those things, there are probably certain things that they can't do that are like things that hold them back. Matt said, granted you don't 100% know what to expect within a campaign, but the fact that you can change them on the fly is horribly unbalanced, Matt feels. One moment. Oh fuck. Oh no, I could have gotten the perfect. I thought 18 had hit me and she hadn't, and then she instant transmissioned and hit me. The thing that I thought was a hit was just her activating her sparking blast. Rip. Let's see, Matt said gut it, and he said gut that too. That's not making it more fair, that's just completely getting rid of it. Like, how do you feel like the Mystic class could have those things, Matt, and it just be more fair? That's what I'm asking. Rocky Ford said, I played Bakugan Battle Brawlers and Bakugan Defenders of the Core on PS3. I actually have one of the Bakugan games on PS3, but I haven't played it. My friend Hunter actually gave it to me. Matt said, both of these features are not needed. He says specifically telepathy should just be within one of the disciplines, which is awful in its own right, but we'll get there. So you think telepathy should be put in one of the disciplines. Do you think that changing your saving throw thing could be a part of the disciplines? Like, do you think both of those would be more fair if they costed psi points? Like if you had to spend psi points to do them? Because getting rid of something isn't making it more fair, it's just getting rid of it. You know what I mean? Let's see, Ray King said, they do not use cards, 1. Bakugan does use cards, does it not? Has Bakugan changed significantly from when I was younger, where you had cards? And then he said, they use coins, so it's easy to get to. They use coins instead of cards now? Then Ray King said the Bakugan don't die instantly. They have like 3 life per individual Bakugan. And he said the game Bakugan Battle Planet, Nick. Huh, so they don't use cards anymore. That's weird. Do they really not use cards? There's something about that just doesn't sound right. Let's see, Matt said, Jet, the abilities themselves are basic. There isn't a lot that can be changed. Oh, I perfected fuck, I couldn't figure out how to say it. I got the perfect Trunks versus Android 18. Got him. Let's see, Matt said, Jet, the abilities themselves are very basic. There isn't a lot that can be changed, hence the initial gutting them. I mean, that's not true to say that, like, they're very basic so you can't change a lot. Just make it fair. Something about it, right, is making you go, that's not fair to be in the game. So just take that and, like, remove it. But that doesn't mean remove the whole ability. Just whatever is unfair about the ability, yaga it. If you're like, it's unfair because it doesn't cost the player anything, yaga it. You know what I mean? You can just put cost and conditions on abilities to try and make them more fair and balanced, or up the level that you need to be in order to do those things. Let's see. And then Matt said, Mystic starts with way too much good stuff for no reason. Well, is it because later on as you gain additional abilities it changes? Or maybe you don't get as many better things in the future? Let's see. Blue Vegeta versus Blue Goku at the World Martial Arts Tournament. Let's go. Rocky Ford said in episode 1 of Bakugan Battle Brawlers, I did see Dan defeat Shoju 2 times in the same episode. He beats him twice. Is that what you're saying? Matt said, I don't specifically mind Mystical Recovery at level 2 and Potent Psionics at level 8, but I would add that both of these abilities are very strange for a caster class. Well, they're not a traditional caster class, because Mystic's whole thing is supposed to be like, these are psionic abilities of the mind, it's not really spells. Then Matt said, no, Mystic just is good all the way through for no reason. So how would you make it more of a progression of getting better over time? Would you like take certain abilities that Mystic normally gets all at once and spread them out between the different levels? Would you, you know, it just seems like you could propose solutions rather than just complaining. Ray King said in the game they use cards, but in the show, no, they don't use cards. Oh, interesting. Also, I guess immediately no perfect. Got me. Ray King said, in the life is not 3. It's like 300 or 464 or 500 or something like that. That's just a lot of guesses. What is it normally, Ray King? Also, damn. Goku got the fuck out of me. He just kept jumping. He just jumped around me. Oh my fuck. Rocky Ford said, Pyrus is the attribute of fire. 2, Aquos is the attribute of water. Subterra is the attribute of earth. Haos is the attribute of light. And Darkus is the attribute of darkness. And then Matt said, hence the quotes. Then Matt said, but since they are still meant to be squishy casters, it makes it weird they have close-up options. What about being a caster means you have to be squishy?
Don't expect to get a thanks from me. This battle is over.
There are straight up just spells that exist to make you like not squishy. And then Ray King said, no, that is the base life. And he says they're all different. So the different Bakugan have different life? Excuse me. Then Matt said, wait, wizards only get 1d6 health per level? Why? How much health per level do the mystics get? And then Ray King said there are new attributes as well. In Battle Planet, what are the new attributes? Fuck. Fuck. I did not get hit, but I sure thought I did. Okay, we got a perfect. Blue Vegeta is the strongest. And then Ray King said diamond is a new attribute. Is that true? Then Matt said, well, that info gives a lot more context on Mystic. He said mystics have dumb health gains too. 1d8 per level for what is ultimately a psychic wizard is too much. Do you feel like Mystic is only a psychic wizard? And if so, for what reason? Also, wouldn't you think Mystic is closer to like a sorcerer than it is a wizard? since Mystic uses psychic points and Sorcerer uses sorcery points. Also, isn't there a thing in Mystic for converting some of your psychic points into sorcery points, furthering the comparison that they're like more like sorcerers than wizards? Just saying. So let's see, next up we're gonna do Piccolo versus Captain Ginyu. I don't think we ever got to see that in the show. Piccolo and Captain Ginyu find it out.
Select the music.
And then Matt says sorcerers also only get 1d6. So did you say mystics get 1d8? And then Matt said, so that still isn't an excuse for mystic. Why do you feel like 1d8 is like a thicky amount of health? How much do warlocks get for their head die? Rayking says Subterra attribute has been replaced by Aurelis. What does Aurelis mean? Is that like a fake word, or does that mean something? Huh. Ginyu gave a lot of credit to Piccolo. He's like, he went toe to toe with Frieza, which means we gotta like fight together. Piccolo knocks his opponent away with the last hit of his thing, which actually works pretty well with Special Beam Cannon. Point blank raw sparking Special Beam Cannon. And then Ray King said the new attribute. I know you're saying it's a new attribute. I was just asking if Aurelis is like a real word, or if they made up a word for the attribute. Then Matt said, so warlocks get 1d8, but keep in mind 1d8 in general is reserved for mid classes, classes that can be in combat but can't sustain it. So why do you feel like Mystic has to be a squishy caster? Why don't you think Mystic could be a class in D&D where you could be like a combatant, like you fight and you cast? Like, why can't it just be both things? If anything, it sounds like you're saying Mystic does both things but it shouldn't. Warlock does both things, but that's not cool for Mystic to do that, even though Warlock does it. It's like, I don't understand where you're coming from. Matt said wizards and sorcerers are pure casters with access to potent magic that has that restriction. If anything, Mystic, now that I think about it, based on how Mystics are described versus, fuck me, getting hurt a lot. Oh, he reflected all that. Mystics don't sound too different from... It's not that they don't sound too different from Warlocks. It really depends on when they got their power, like when they unlock their psychic abilities. If you like had psychic abilities since birth, you sound more like a sorcerer, because aren't sorcerers born with their magic, where wizards like have to study? If you're born with psychic abilities, it sounds like you'd be a lot like a sorcerer. If you got them later in life, but you didn't study, it's almost like a warlock, except you don't have a patron. Because it would be like, I wasn't always magical, but now I have magic abilities. Ginyu needs to stop reflecting my special beam cannon, like all of my special beam cannon. Got a perfect, Piccolo and Ginyu. Let's see. Matt said Mystic is more in the camp of a pure caster than a mixed fighter. Doesn't that depend on like how you play it? Because I know that Mystic has Soul Knife, and Soul Knife just seems really good for like, I want to fight. Like if you're using Soul Knife, you're going hard. With the pluses on your weapon, they get ridiculous. Let's see, Matt said, this is added to the fact that level 10 consumptive power reduced max health. And then Matt said, making you more fleshy. And he said, no direct problems with this ability, by the way. Then Ray King said, they have a Bakugan the size of your head, Nick. Is it like a collector's item kind of thing? Is it like you win it in like a special tournament or something? Who are just like two weird people to fight? Frieza's dad told him never fight Majin Buu. So I'm gonna have him fight Kid Buu, because I don't really fuck with Fat Buu that much. Excuse me. Matt said more abilities in Mystic are geared towards a pure caster than they are towards close-up fighting. I guess that depends. Some of the stuff that they have in Mystic is really interesting. There's an entire, I think, order that you can join, where the order is based on, like, you try to get information from people's minds or implant your own info, so you can do stuff like follow an NPC around or maybe another character, and then, like, Inception style put thoughts in their head, or you can, like, read information directly from their mind, which I thought was really dope. Because it seems like you could do really interesting things with that. Ah! That could have been a perfect, but I flubbed that super. Also, the instant rain of pain. Ray King said you can. Yeah, that killed him. Got him. Let's see. Matt said Sonic Mastery is just stupid. He said, why is this here? And he said, and at level 11, that's horrible. Ray King said you can win big Bakugan in tournaments. Maybe, I imagine it's weird for Frieza to have 3 big ass toes. Frieza and Majin Buu fighting in an underground cave. It's just a weird setting for it. Damn it. Could have gotten a perfect. He caught me, his block strings were on point, and then he, like, instant transmission behind me and got me. Let's see, and then Matt said, finally Sonic Body is weird, and that a level 20 ability is generally really good, but this ability feels like it goes above and beyond. Because it gives you the potential to resurrect in 3 days after you die with all your stuff. It is a really weird level 20 ability. But I don't know of a lot of other level 20 abilities. Like, what are other level 20 abilities in the game like? Just so that we have, like, a comparison point. Like, what do Warlocks do at, like, level 20? Perfect. There we go. Frieza perfecting Kid Buu. Matt said Warlocks get back all Mystic Arcanums and spell slots by entreating their patron. So you can just, after you spend all your stuff, get it back. That sounds okay, I guess. From a gameplay standpoint, Matt, which would you rather have? The, like, if your character dies, you may spend, like, multiple sessions potentially, like, out of the game, but you get to come back? Or would you rather have the ability to replenish all your shit? It seems like the death one is really good, but I'm not exactly sure how good within certain contexts. Android 16 must betray his friend Gohan. In space. Let's see. Matt said, keep in mind, warlocks don't have many slots, so it's like 5 slots and 1 level slot starting at 6. Then Ryan said, secrecy, self, dealing with greed at the NRA, and he posted a New Yorker website link. I just feel like Ryan brings up really random topics. DPYGO Ryan did a video on the Bakura cards that you were telling me about the other day. I watched his video on it. I agree with him that I don't think it'll be competitive, and it's just nice to see the support, but I don't think the support is necessarily that good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Matt, did you say rogues can turn a missing attack into a hit or failed ability check into a 20? Failed ability check into a 20 sounds really nice, but I understand what you mean. It's nothing like coming back from the dead. But also, I don't think a rogue is comparable to a mystic. I wouldn't think a mystic's level 20 ability would be that good anyways. Not a mystic, a rogue's level 20 ability would be that good and comparable to what a mystic can do. A mystic can, like, essentially manipulate reality with their mind rather than casting magical spells. A rogue is like, I'm a thief. I don't think the nigga who's a thief is gonna be like anywhere comparable to the mystic. They don't seem comparable at a base level, let alone like level 20, you know what I mean? So I don't expect rogue to like be balanced with it. What can like sorcerers do at level 20? That's probably a better comparison than mystic. I asked for warlock because I just, from experience playing them, felt like I would understand whatever their level 20 thing was a little bit more. Okay. He used his sparking to say no to my shit. Fuck. I needed to have a longer block string, but I didn't have a longer block string. Let's see. Then Ryan said, right, the new Bakura cards won't be competitive. True, true. Matt said once per short/long rest, same for warlock.
I'm sorry, but my ability
Then Matt said, but Jet, the class still needs to be on the same level playing field. Do you think fighters are on like the same level playing field as like casters? Excuse me.
no crime in fighting.
Specifically like wizards and like sorcerers and shit. Like, do you think fighters are like balanced against them?
So I'm up against you.
Because I feel like a fighter who's the same class as like a wizard probably isn't winning that fight. I just feel like certain classes, due to access to magic, are just kind of stronger. Because fighters may be attacking multiple times and hitting you multiple times with their like weapons, but wizards will probably be casting big ass spells multiple times. Spells that are meant to help you like beat big monsters against like one nigga. Gosh, Android 16's level 1 is not that good. Ooh, the counter hit. Fuck, he got behind me. GG. Let's see, and then Matt said doesn't matter the nature of the class. I don't know if that's true. Ryan said, Jet, have you heard of the Revolt of the Admirals? Is that a Yu-Gi-Oh card, Ryan? It's one of those things where it's like, if Ryan hits me up with like one more history factoid that I don't care about, I'm just gonna repeat myself once again that I like don't care about it. Then Matt said clerics can get a guaranteed divine intervention, but successes require 7 days in between. And then Matt said, how close are they? He said sorcerers get 4 sorcery points after a short rest. There we go. Fuck! His attack was like a Shoryuken. Fuck. Double fuck. That's gonna hit. Nearly perfect, but not quite. Matt said as opposed to none at short rest. And then Matt said sorcerers are actually really lame. Oh wow.
Android 16, win.
I'm sorry, but my ability is greater than yours.
It's interesting to hear the idea that sorcerers are really lame. Is a sorcerer's level 20 ability kind of weak because their other shit already hypes them up to that point? Or what? Because it does seem interesting that you get 4 sorcery points at a short rest for level 20. That just doesn't sound like a lot.
Are you ready?
But then again, I don't know how sorcery points work. That could be like a crazy cool thing for a sorcerer, but I just haven't really played it to know. The rogue one seems really good. I wasn't close enough to Gohan to do my level 1. Don't know why I did that. Shit. Need to be careful. Gohan's trying to stun on me. Okay, we got a perfect on Gohan. Matt then said probably. Then Ryan said a big history factoid.
Power was created to destroy Goku.
Android 16, win.
My power was made to protect that which is precious.
Then Matt said wizards get mastery over 2 level 3 spells that they are always prepared. Don't count against spells known and are free for 1 use, but are free only as level 3 spells. I'm lost on Ryan's history factoid. I don't know. I don't really know what Ryan expects me to say or react to it. It's just there. It's just there.
Select your fighter.
Let's see. Yamcha versus Tien,
Select your fighter.
the World Tournament.
Select stage.
Let's do this.
World Tournament Arena. Select the music.
Bum, bum, na, na, na. So, then Matt said Archdruid is just godlike. So what is an Archdruid? Is that another like unearthed arcana thing? Is that a well, you said Archdruid. Druids are already in normal D&D. So is Archdruid just a normal thing?
Time for payback for what happened at the World Tournament.
Bring it on, Yamcha. I'll tear right through you.
Gosh, Tien's smack talk to Yamcha is that he'll tear right through him. Okay. Nice. I like that Yamcha's triangle special move results in a hard knockdown on your opponent. He was super right into it. Perfect on Tien, first try. Get on my level, Tien. Destructive finish.
Looks like I win this time.
Character select. Character select. Let's see. Matt said unlimited wild shapes ignores verbal and somatic components and non-cost based material that aren't consumed components for each druid spells, and these effects can be done in both forms. And then he said druid level 20. Why? Druid already seems really good. Nani said kill him or beta. Nani, who should I play? I'll play anybody you guys say. Say first person to name a character. I'll hit that shit up. Just pick somebody for me to play. FighterZ roster, non-DLC, because I don't have DLC fighters. Hit me up. Just recommend like literally anybody. And then Matt said Druid technically is the best class. I don't have Vegito Blue, Nani. I said non-DLC, don't have DLC. Then he said Rose. Oh well, hold up. Ryan said Boo. So I'll do Boo versus Rose. That way everybody wins. What location? What location? And then Matt said, but this cements that hard. Druid does sound really powerful. It just seems like they can do a lot, especially since their wild shapes health is different from their normal health. Where do you guys want me to fight? We got Rocky Field Noon, Rocky Field Evening, World Tournament Arena, West City Destroyed, Galactic Arena, which is like the new stage, it's the only new stage, Space, Land of the Kais, Destroy Planet Namek, which looks really cool, Planet Namek not destroyed, they exist, Wasteland, Cell Games Arena, Islands, Cavern. Then Matt said Bard is lame. So what makes you think Bard is lame? Since nobody's picked anything, let me think about the two people fighting, Boo and Goku Black. Land of the Kais. Just seems right, seems appropriate for the battle. Why do you think Bard is lame, Matt? I've never played a Bard, but I could see myself maybe playing a Bard. Matt said if you roll initiative with no bardic inspirations, you regain one use. Regain one use of bardic inspiration? Is that what you're saying? That sounds weird. Bard as a class is more or less supposed to exist as support, right? Is there like a non-support sub-branch of Bard? Okay, my goal is to try and get a perfect on Goku Black with Kid Buu. Oh fuck. I flubbed the fucking super. I tried. I would have killed with it too. Fuck me. So I almost had a perfect. I got hit like once. Matt said Bards generally are a jack of all trades S class. If you were to play a Bard, Matt, what kind of Bard would you play? Matt said they can specialize if they want, but can have really good support. Okay, I gotta do that rematch because I wasn't able to get the perfect against him. I almost did. I fucked up the level 1 super at the end, and Goku Black was able to punch me. Fuck! Flubbed the super again. Fuck. Ooh! He used the grab Kamehameha to stop my super and punish me, but I feel like that was unintentional. He was just trying to do the grab Kamehameha in general. Fuck, that keeps happening. So I keep changing sides with Goku Black, and because I'm changing sides, it's like fucking me over. Goku Black was like, I can block, you right. Okay, still gotta try and get that perfect. Let's see, Matt said probably Whispers or Assassin Bard. What's Whispers Bard? Matt said, you know, copy paste is just easier for these classes. Matt said, here's Ranger's level 20 ability. At 20th level, once on each of your turns, you can add your wisdom modifier to the attack roll or the damage of an attack you make against one of, and then it got cut off. I just can't see the rest of what you said.
My very being towers above all things, the whole universe.
We got these two pink bad guys. I think I know what I can do. Because I keep getting fucked up on the cross-up trying to do my super. Fuck. Yeah, okay, we got him. Wait, is that not a perfect? Did he hit me at some point? What? What? He must have hit me for like a smidge. Oh shit. Matt said, roll of an attack you make against one of your favored enemies. You can choose to use this feature before or after the roll, but before any effects of the roll are applied. He said the issue is that posting too many comments gets the YouTube police on you, and they stop you from commenting for a bit. And then he said Whispers Bard equals Assassin's Bard. Oh, you put a slash before. I guess that's what you meant, is that they were equal, excuse me. I thought those were the two options you were thinking of picking from. So I thought I had perfected him last time, but I guess I was lying. I guess I hadn't gotten that perfect on him. Ray King said, Jackbox guy for me. He said, I will never ask again. Nobody else asked about Jackbox. Boom. Plus, we need a significant number of players for Jackbox. Also, fuck me. I didn't take my own advice. So I was like, the best way to get around his bullshit is to use triangle to more or less auto combo instead of trying to use the super outright for Boo, because it crosses up too much. Then Ryan said we have 4 players for Jackbox, but it's also like 7 minutes left until the end of the stream. Matt said Paladin is weird since the level 20 ability is tied to the subclass, so skip. It's also a thing where it's supposed to be during the last 30 minutes of the stream we do something that you guys vote for, but Ray King was like the only person who was like trying to vote for anything. It just didn't seem like you guys were too hardcore into a play another game thing. That's why I said earlier you should also make sure that other people vote for a game. Also, Matt, would you say Paladin is really good too? Because I think Paladin is also a really good class, from what I've seen. Out of like Avery and Gerard doing Paladins, it just seems like Paladin, for whatever reason, is just really fucking bomb. Fuck, I keep doing it. I keep doing it as out of habit. Trying to do Kid Boo's level 1. That was me trying to do it there too. Fuck. Double fuck. If you miss with Kid Boo's fucking triangle. So using his triangle also isn't like the best thing in the world. Ooh, the instant transmission. Oh, he down heavied me. But now I will down heavy him to his death. Matt said Paladins are scary because they have high AC and hit like a fighter. flub the super. Okay. Yeah, I just got hit by a super beam because I wasn't close enough to have really had a warranted super. There we go. It seems like he could have hit me out of that and he just didn't. Matt said you skipped the monk ability. Sorry, there's just a lot of text on the screen. Matt said monks are also lame. Here it is. At 20th level, when you roll for initiative and have no key points remaining, you gain 4 key points. He said we can play games while talking D&D. I wasn't against it. That being said, we can also go past 1 AM and have done so on many occasions. And then Matt said fighters only get 3rd extra attack, meaning 4 attacks per action at level 20. That's really good. Extra attack already is really good, so that's fine. That they just get another extra attack. I don't think it's that crazy. Only 3 minutes left. I'm trying to get this fucking perfect on your boy Goku Black. Ouch! Fuck me. He did that overhead. That was just me fucking up the block strings. I essentially got hit 1 time. Gross. Gross. Matt said Barbarian is intriguing. Gain +4 to strength and con. And the max on those scores is now 24. Gosh. That's interesting. You're going beyond what's normally capable. Ryan said astronomers have spotted the universe's first molecule. Ryan, what does that mean? Like the first molecule that ever existed in the universe? How do we know it's the first one? The first molecule. Also, what is that from? I think the link says Science Magazine. Are there any other news outlets? No fucking instant transmissions. No. I would have got that nigga. Stop trying to heal. Oh. Goku Black refuses to let me get that perfect. I'm coming for that ass. His down you go fucking dive kick just says no to Boo's level 1. No, we were so close. Ryan, I'm actually really curious about the astronomer spotting the first molecule thing. Is that like recent news? Do you have any more details about it? Do you have any other sources? It's not that I don't trust Science Magazine, it's just if there are other sources, that'd be great. Who made the discovery? It says astronomers, but like from where? This is like one of the first factoids you've hit me up with tonight where I'm like, ooh, this seems really interesting. Matt said, but beyond Druid's overpowered ability and the unknown nature of various paladin abilities, none of these level 20 abilities are godlike, unlike Mystic. I don't know about that. Essentially, Druid Wild Form is already really good because it's like a second health bar with its own abilities attached and normal Druid abilities on it. It just sounds really good. And then you say Druids get like free shit too. It's like, and you get stuff you can do for free. The Druid one seems really good. He's gonna dive kick. We caught him that time. Yes, the game was like, we're not fucking Jet this time. Come on. Damn it. The fucking down heavy. We almost had that ass. Hit him. Oh, we're close, Goku Black. Fuck you. Oh, I should have waited. That wasn't safe. Oh. Yeah, okay. Okay, the back-to-back level 1 was not a good idea on my part. I thought that was gonna kill. I think that might have tricked a real person. Let's see. Let's see. Matt said 8 through 9, 10 level, 20 abilities being moderate. Bad indicate Mystic is doing something wrong. Let's see. Ryan said the universe's very first molecule, thought to be created after the Big Bang, has been detected in space for the first time. Matt said, I said excluding Druid, but Druid's like an official class. Why exclude Druid? Then Ryan said helium hydride, a combination of helium and hydrogen, was spotted some 3,000 light years from Earth by an instrument aboard the Airborne Stratospheric Observatory for Infrared Astronomy, SOFIA. Then Ryan said a telescope built into a converted 747 jet that flies above the opaque parts of Earth's atmosphere. Then Matt said ignoring what is said within the comment, because Druid is an outlier. Why is it that Druid is allowed to be broken then, instead of Mystic? I don't understand. If Druid's official and it's that strong, and you feel like it's stronger than it probably needs to be, then why can't Mystic be put to that same standard if Druid is a playable class? But Mystic, for whatever reason, is not. Fuck! That second down heavy at like point blank range. Down heavy is a somewhat difficult thing to get off. The frame timing is... Damn! The instant transmission. Let's see. Ryan said HEH has long been thought to mark the dawn of chemistry, as the remnants of the Big Bang cooled to about 4,000 Kelvin and ions began to team up with electrons to form neutral atoms. Researchers believe that in that primordial gas, natural helium reacted with hydrogen ions to form the first chemical bond, joining the very first molecule. Matt said, I would argue Druid needs a nerf, but that doesn't mean make everything overpowered to compensate. That's just power creep at that point. Let's see, Kel said, hey, I know the stream is probably going to end in like 10 minutes. I finished making your stand, the winter. Oh, tell me about the stand. Also, Kels, it's good to see you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy and any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Also, don't forget to smash that like button. Ryan's talking about the very first molecule. Apparently, we found the first molecule since the Big Bang. I still am kind of skeptical. Ryan said 1925, chemists synthesized HEH in the lab. In the 1970s, theorists predicted that the molecule may exist today, most likely formed a new and planetary nebula, clouds of gas ejected by dying sun-like stars, but decades of observations failed to find any casting doubts on the theory. Also, Ryan, who is the source? Like, who are the astronomers who are talking about it? Because right now you're just giving me direct quotes from the, like, article. I don't want a ton of quotes from the article. I just have specific things. Like, you said it's from, like, a specially equipped 747 that they sent in space. Is it, like, a NASA thing? That's the main thing I want to know. Like, who is the organization who claims, or entity who claims that they found the first molecule ever? Because that just sounds really crazy. Let's see. Welcome back, Nani. Nani is also back. Kel said you will see the final product this weekend. Ooh, okay. Matt said, so anyway, time to finally tear into Woojin. So, I want to do, Woojin Mystic, if I'm allowed by whoever the game master is. Kel said, so the stand has a 15-meter range, about 50 feet. He said it's a humanoid stand, and its ability is position manipulation. Okay, how does that relate to the song? Then Nani said, what, there was a vlog? He said, I didn't get the notification. Yep, there's a vlog that's happening right now. Right now in the FighterZ stream, I'm trying to get a perfect with Kid Buu against fucking Goku Black, but I keep switching sides. I don't know why I keep switching sides. I don't have that problem with any other character, but I have it with Kid Buu. Happens all the fucking time. I mess up his level 1 super. Hit him! Yeah! Fuck him! Still didn't get that perfect. Let's see, then Matt said level 1 granting 2 additional disciplines is horrific for a number of reasons. Then Nani said, is this the game people voted for? So Ray King won a Jackbox, and then nobody else voted for a game. Like, nobody else voted for a game at all. So, in my mind, I was like, it's between me wanting to play this and Ray King mentioning earlier that he wanted like a thing. Then Nani said play Sims. I'm gonna be ending the stream relatively soon because we're already past the hour. Right now, FighterZ's only still going because I'm like, fuck Goku Black. I want to get a perfect on him with Kid Buu, and I keep not getting that perfect. So that's the main thing right now. Fuck. Well, already lost the perfect. Goku Black put me in like an immediate block string. And switching sides. Holy fuck. Is it just Kid Buu's like flight trajectory? I switch sides on Goku Black like every fucking time. Taco Bell said, hey, I like Sims, but it gets annoying though. So what about Sims do you feel like is annoying, Taco Bell? Matt said, for starters, unlike Eldritch Invocations, disciplines aren't barred by level requirements. And even though they are separated into different subclasses, any mystic can pull any discipline. I would say that disciplines are barred by level requirements because in order to use different portions of a discipline, you have to be able to spend certain amounts of side points. Certain amounts of side points you wouldn't have access to unless you were higher levels. So even though you have access to a discipline that can do all sorts of crazy things, each thing in that discipline requires you spend different amounts of side points you only have access to at higher levels. So I think disciplines are balanced by level. Matt said put on Jackbox. We're already past normal time. The only reason why I'm going a little bit beyond normal time is because fuck Goku Black, he's a fuck nigga, and I gotta get that perfect on him. But I've been unable to get that perfect on him with Kid Buu. He wasn't close enough to get caught. Hard rip. Let's see. Taco Bell said a lot of things do. What about Sims gets annoying? And then you're just like, a lot of things. That doesn't really answer my question. And then Taco Bell said, can we do Sims? I want to see you get married and have a baby. I don't really think that that's the direction that my two Sims are going in. Right now I'm trying to get them both to try and become programmers. Then Taco Bell said, by the way, Super Saiyan is a person. Taco Bell, what does that mean? Also, Taco Bell, are you Nani? Just on a different account? Saying, by the way, Super Saiyan is a person sounds suspect. Like, don't mind me, I'm a robot kind of thing. You know what I mean? Bop, 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 bop. Also, same thing I said to Matt. Fuck! I always try to use it, but I switch sides, so I don't need to fucking use it. I could beat Goku Black if I just never tried to super, ever. I could beat him with that perfect. It's just his super's awkward. It's like I should only level 1 super when Goku Black has like fucked himself and put him above me. But not there because he's above me but slightly to the right. Don't fully understand what Taco Bell's currently talking about. Let's see, where we at? Kel said in the song there's a lot of lines like standing where we were before, now you're moving away, and other lines that mention positions, which is why he wants the winter stand to have position manipulation. It's just very interesting that a song whose hook is like, the winter's chills me to the bone this year, like shit like that, like stuff that's specifically about like weather and cold and holidays is like positions. But I like that you're thinking outside of the box. It is like different from what I would have originally imagined for sure. Matt said, the bigger issue is that all these disciplines are essentially spell kits, which makes things insane, since with Woojin, you get a total of like 10 disciplines at max level. You get 10 disciplines. Is that true? How many disciplines do you get, like, per set? Then Matt said, Jet, you say psi points are a limit, but they escalate so quickly it doesn't actually matter. Well, you can only spend so many psi points at a time on, like, one thing. Let's see. So then, Kel said, I'll go into more detail on what position manipulation means in the official Amino blog. Okay, ballin'. Then Matt said each discipline is essentially 4 spells, one being passive, which is silly. Taco Bell said, I know what I'm talking about. And he said, we call a guy Super Saiyan. Want to see the vid? So there's a guy that you call Super Saiyan? Let's see. Then Matt said, start with 1. Woojin gets an additional 2. And then 7 more. What? What do you mean they get 7 more? That seems like a big skip. So, what in Woojin lets you get, like, 10 disciplines? Like, what lets you, like, build up so many disciplines? Like, at what level do you get, like, your next one, and then at what level do you get the next one after that, and so on and so forth? Fuck. I need to stop. I constantly do the, oh, well, switch sides, time to super, oh no, looks like I fucked up, now I'm getting hit, I do that actually every fight. I just need to not super. Matt said level 1 ability gives them 2 additional disciplines, giving them 3 at the start. Okay, so you're like, you start with 3. Now at what levels do you get more disciplines in Woojin to where it eventually hits 10? 10 sounds ridiculous when you just say 10 out loud, but if it's like you start with 3 and then later you get more gradually, that's okay. I don't think you get 10 outright. Also, real quick, Matt. Real shit. Gotta try and get that perfect on Goku Black. Don't super. Never super, always punish. Perfect, cool, easy. Just never super. Got him. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Matt hasn't said anything else in the live chat. Okay. We did it. Got that perfect. I'm gonna end the Dragon Ball Fighter stream. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding, ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we do these live streams. It's your host, Run Your Boy, Jet Black the One Only, logging out. Peace. Thank you all for tuning in. So that's the FighterZ.